I'm Rajashree, and today I'm joined by Gopesh Mittal, the co-founder of AlphaQuark, to discuss newsletters for RIAs and RAs. Great to have you here.
Thanks for having me, Rajashree. I'm excited to discuss how newsletters can be a powerful tool for registered investment advisors and research analysts to maintain client relationships and deliver valuable insights.
Great. So let's start with why are newsletters so important for RIAs and RAs?
Yeah, newsletters are a powerful way to maintain engagement and keep your firm top of mind for your clients. Leading consulting companies like McKinsey, BCG rely a lot on newsletters to regularly share valuable insights. In fact, research from the Content Marketing Institute shows that 81% of B2B marketers use email newsletters as the top content marketing strategy. There's some data from Mailchimp's email marketing benchmarks that indicates that newsletters have a very good open rate, that around 22%, which makes them an effective, low-cost way to build trust, share important updates, and just be in touch with your clients.
So, what makes a newsletter effective for RIAs and RAs?
See, a good newsletter is informative, concise, and tailored to the specific needs for your audience. For RIAs and RAs, it is important to offer content that offers true value, like some market insight, portfolio update, or a very specific investment advice. For instance, if your clientele includes NRI clients, you can cover topics like global tax policies, remittances, cross-border investments. All of this could be highly relevant. If you have clients who work in the tech industry, let's say if you're a Bangalore-based advisor, you can focus on tech sector, what's happening there, and some of the performance of these tech companies, AI trends, blockchain investments. This personalized approach ensures that clients get the information that they care most about. Of course, as you will do it, make sure that you're following all the guidance and the regulations, especially when it comes to marketing, that SEBI wants you to follow.
Okay, I see. So, how can they create newsletters efficiently with minimal effort?
Yeah. So the key is to use automation tools and templates. Efficiency is key. And the good news is that they're both paid and free tools to help you with that. For example, platforms like Mailchimp offers free and paid tiers. And on the free plan, you can still send out newsletters using their basic templates. There's another popular tool, Canva, which provides free design templates. And the paid version offers more customization options. If you need something more advanced, HubSpot has a paid option that automates the entire process from creation to delivery. If you want a most cost-effective option, starting with even the most basic of Google Docs and Sheets for drafting newsletters and managing content can be quite effective. There are tools such as Benchmark Email, Zoho Campaigns, which also have free tiers, which can enable smaller firms to create and send newsletters, automate follow-ups, track open and click-through rates, thereby ensuring that your campaigns are effective, and you do that all with minimal effort.
I see. So, where can RIAs and RAs find these reliable content for their newsletters?
Yeah. So there are numerous reliable sources to pull information and data for newsletters. And you should think about it in two buckets. One is sources of information, and second could be aggregators and who might be providing some synthesis as well, right? So for India's specific news, there are of course the news companies, for example, the Economic Times, Mint, Business Standard. They provide up-to-date financial and market news. For deeper insights, there are blogs from industry experts like Capital Mind, Basu Invesh, which offer in-depth analysis. And of course, there are influencers on social media channels such as Nitin Kamath, founder of Zerodha, Deepak Shinoy, and they're worth following for regular actionable insights. There are, of course, government sources like RBI, SEBI updates, budget documents, which provide crucial regulatory updates and that are bound to impact financial markets. So, all this is like the bucket one, right? The source of information and some insights. But you can also look at aggregators which aggregate content and provide it to you in a more personalized manner, right? So, there are tools such as Feedly, which aggregates content automatically, which can make it easy for you to stay updated with minimal effort. For global insights, Seeking Alpha provides crowdsourced investment opinions at global level. And for Indian insights, there's similarly a tool called Smart Karma, which offers real-time independent analysis. With the advent of AI, there are other tools like AlphaSense and Refinitiv, which can be immensely helpful as you think about identifying reliable content for your newsletters.
I see. Okay. So, how can AI tools streamline the process of creating these newsletters?
Yeah. So AI can help you in getting insights, aggregation of news, but it can also help when it comes to personalization and tailoring the content to your client's preferences. And this can be done easily with AI and other automation tools. So there are platforms like Mailchimp, HubSpot, Sendinblue, ActiveCampaign, which have email automation, and they track client behavior as well, such as when the emails were opened, links that were claimed, how long did they engage with the content, right? So based on all of this, the clients can be segmented into different groups like tech enthusiasts or market watch segments. Once segmented, AI tools like ChatGPT or other LLM models can generate personalized content for each group. So, for example, you create a basic draft and then you ask AI to create content and tailor it for someone who might be interested in technology, right? And if there's a different group, you can ask AI to again refine the content and reframe it so that it suits their particular interests. Now, a combination of AI and these automation tools can ensure that the right content reaches the right audience at the right time with minimal manual effort.
Okay. So, once the newsletters are sent out, like how can RIAs and RAs measure their effectiveness?
See, most email marketing tools provide analytics like open rates, click through rates, and engagement metrics. These insights are invaluable for understanding what content is resonating with your audience, and then you can choose to double down on that. You can track what sections get the most clicks or which newsletters have the highest engagement to refine your strategy. There are, of course, more advanced ways to do it. There is A B testing, different subject lines, or A B testing different content formats, which can also help you optimize future newsletters depending on the effort you are willing to put in.
Okay, I see. So, are there any common mistakes that RIAs and RAs should avoid when creating the newsletters?
Yeah. Let me offer you three common mistakes that I observed. One, overloading the newsletter with too much information. You have to keep it concise and focused. Too much content can overwhelm your readers. The second mistake is inconsistent scheduling. If you are irregular with your newsletters, it is harder to build engagement. And finally, not optimizing for mobile is a big one. Many clients read your emails on their phones, so it's important to ensure that your newsletters are mobile friendly.
I see. Understood. So, now before we wrap up, let's take a few questions from the audience. So, here is the first question that says, how often should RIAs and RAs send newsletters to clients without overwhelming them?
Great question. The frequency of newsletters depends on your audience and the type of content you provide. A monthly newsletter is often a good balance. It's frequent enough to stay top of mind, but not so frequent that clients feel overwhelmed. If you have more timely insights or updates, even a bi weekly schedule could work. But make sure that you're not compromising on the quality of your content and your content is relevant and valuable if you go for a frequency like that.
Understood. So the next question is, how do you ensure clients actually open and engage with newsletters?
So, subject line plays a big role, and of course, the content within. Your subject line should be engaging and it should promise value. Something like top 3 investment tips for Q4. And such engaging headlines, subject lines tend to perform better than something generic. Once they open it, make sure that the newsletter is visually appealing. That is very, very important. Use a combination of bold headings, short paragraphs, and a clear call to action to guide readers through.
Okay. And the last question we have is, what are some metrics to track when evaluating newsletter performance?
You should focus on key metrics like open rates, click through rates, and conversion rates if you're driving clients to take certain actions. For example, if you want them to schedule a meeting with you. Bounce rates and unsubscription rates are also important to monitor. If these numbers are high, it might mean that you need to refine your content or your emailing list.
Okay, understood. So before we end this, any final tips for creating an engaging newsletter?
Focus on providing value with every edition, whether it's insights, data, or practical advice. Keep the tone approachable and avoid jargon. Don't hesitate to leverage AI and automation tools to make the process efficient and scalable. And of course, always follow the compliance and the regulatory guidelines laid by SEBI. A well-crafted, consistent newsletter can be a game changer for client engagement and retention.
Okay, understood. So thank you for joining us today, Gopesh, and sharing your insights on how RIAs and RAs can create effective newsletters.
Thank you.
Thanks for having me, Rajashree. It was a pleasure discussing these strategies.
Also, thank you, viewers, for tuning in. If you found this discussion helpful, be sure to like, subscribe, and leave your questions in the comments. Stay tuned for more financial insights from AlphaQuark. Thank you.